don't have any way to get water. If it doesn't fall, you don't have any way to get it. From June on, really haven't had any rain that's ran off. Didn't get much of a cutting later and had some stockpiled Dallas grass and stuff from the rain in June. The fescue didn't grow at all. Normally on some of the farms we start feeding a little after Thanksgiving, and this one it'll be after Christmas. And this year we started feeding some spots in October. We had some pastures we couldn't graze. The ponds were so low and the mud on the edge of them, we were afraid the cattle would get stuck. So even though there was some grass in those fields, we couldn't graze them because there was no way to water them. And we had to move cows around because there wasn't any water in certain spots. One fortunate thing about having low ponds is 2 weeks ago when it froze 6 inches deep and the ice thawed out, the calves that I had, when it fell through the ice, they waded out instead of drowning because the water in the pond wasn't deep enough. Depending on what kind of spring we have, it actually may end up being more of an issue next year. If we don't get a good cutting in the first time when we normally get the majority of our hay, next fall may be thin. It's usually a little slow. I don't think we get updated as often as we should. I think some of that is based on producers' calls and people reporting what they've got, and typically we don't report stuff and their weather stations aren't always up and running like they're supposed to be. Typically with us, especially in the hills and the Ozarks, irrigation is not an option. You don't have any way to get water. If it doesn't fall, you don't have any way to get it. You have to figure it out, what you're going to keep, what you're not. If you can't grow enough grass, grow enough hay, or have enough water for stuff to drink, you got to start trying to plan and figure out, okay, these are the animals that I'm going to keep, these are the animals that I'm going to move, what my options are to cut back so that I can survive until times do get better down the road. Fortunately, prices are good right now. If you have to sell something, they're going to be worth a lot more than they were a few years ago.